Hello and welcome to my nursery. This time it's not a bathroom, this time it's our nursery because we're going to be reviewing baby nappies. So if you remember from my first video, if you watched it, I was 38 weeks pregnant then, and that night when I did that video, that night I actually went into labor and had a really cute little baby. So he's almost 8 weeks old now. I have a 2-year-old as well, and with my first baby I had a really easy ride. If I'm looking down and if you hear some noises, that's this little newborn who's just like here in my lap, having a giggle and a laugh whilst the older one has a nap. So with my first night baby, we just used the nappies that they gave us at hospital, which were Huggies, newborn Huggies, and they were fantastic. No issues with the skin, nothing. But this baby, it's been a whole different story. He's got really sensitive skin. He's now got some eczema on his face and his ears. If you've got any recommendations for eczema or newborns, please leave them down below because I'd love to hear that. And I've got some nappies that we can find here in Australia. Sadly, we don't have Pampers so that we could try them. At least we don't have Pampers here in Australia, so we're not talking about those ones. But let's just start with the first one that I tried, which I've now tried on 2 babies, which is the Huggies newborn. This one is a size 1, so tiny. My older one's been playing with it, that's why it looks so open and like fluffy, because he's been putting it on his dolls. So with this one, it's really soft. It does feel really soft, mostly on the outside. It actually feels softer on the outside than it does on the inside, which I love. Waistband, really elastic. I'll say the same about all of them. The waistband's really elastic, and it's pretty soft. But on this baby, the waistband area mostly and around the legs got really irritated, and on his bum. I have to say, these ones are zinc enriched, which is the same thing that you'd find on nappy rash creams to protect their little skins. You can find a box of these Huggies for around 160 nappies for around $55 or 0.34 cents per nappy. Depends, all the prices that I'm going to give you are in Australian dollars, and it really depends on where you buy them, because sometimes you can buy them, like I buy them at Costco and I can get some cheaper prices if you buy them in bulk. Baby Bunting has like stock sales sometimes, and you can find them at different prices, but just so that you have an idea. This is the cheapest option in the market that I found for newborns that I recommend in this video. So first baby, no problems, feels very soft, very absorbent. I should say about any newborn nappy that you use, they are very prone, or I've had this issue with both my babies. Newborns are very prone to leaking. You have to change those nappies real often, because yeah, they leak. I think it's because they're little nappies and lots of wheeze coming, mostly as they get a little bit older, around a month or so, with the cluster feedings that they do. You'll find that they all leak, some more than others. Huggies, I would say they do leak a little bit more. Then we have Honest. This is a brand that's alleges to be ecological. They make sustainable nappies, so these nappies are compostable, made of 100% sustainable grown pulp. In Europe, the design is beautiful. If you can see that is beautiful. And so you actually get these nappies through a subscription. I got a box to try them out on Amazon, so that I didn't subscribe into something without trying it. It's not something that you can get at the stores, but I knew that going for something that was like more sustainable, even though, so going back to the Huggies does say that there are no added nasties, and it's certified no added nasties, and they're made out of bamboo pulp, and it's got some cotton as well. This was the Honest brand. This is Jessica Alba's brand, by the way. She's got this really sustainable brand. They also sell a lot of products like beauty products, cream, makeup, body care, body and beauty care, but nappies, I think it's their main thing. And so yeah, I gave them a try, got them on Amazon, and I must say the feel of it, like the texture, is very similar, very similar to the Huggies. I got a box on Amazon. It was, I think, 160 nappies for $90, which is not cheap. And I found them to be very similar to the Huggies. Yes, they're more sustainably made, but very similar texture. They do allege to have a 3-layer on the back, which I feel like Huggies does too, to avoid blows. These ones, both the Huggies and this ones, they have a yellow line there, you can see. When that line turns blue, it means that the nappy is wet and you should probably change it. Recommendable to change it. So as you can see, Huggies and Honest, they've got the yellow line. Now we have, I don't have one to show you, but I did try Ecoriginals. I had a sample that I got at a show once, and I had a sample and I tried it, and that was the only thing that actually kind of stopped the rash. Like as soon as I took the nappy off, I could see that his skin was beautifully pink, not irritated, and I was like, oh well, something must be going on in here. So those were the Ecoriginals. I don't have one to show you. That's a very simple nappy, very similar to this. The difference is it's all white and it doesn't have the wet, like the yellow indication stripe to show you whether the nappy is wet or not. In terms of leakage, Honest, I'd say probably a little bit less leakage than the Huggies, but lots of leaking as well. It's a very tight, small nappy. It's not bulky at all, which I think must be fresher for them babies. Because yeah, it's not bulky on their little bums. But it does leak a little bit more. You have to change them more frequently, and they are not cheap. Now, going back to the Ecoriginals, leaking wise, also they do leak a little bit. If you don't change them often, I'd say probably 2 hours top between changes, which is actually the maximum I would recommend on any nappy. Now I'm gonna show you my favorite on the newborn area. It's Beyond by Babylove. You can get these ones at Coles here in Australia. They are Australian made. They are pure organic cotton. They are cotton that's sustainably made. I don't know if I mentioned, but they're by Babylove. This is a bigger nappy. This one is a size 2 because we've upsized recently. One of the things that I like is here on the waistline, which is a really high waistline, which stops actually makes the leaking a lot better. You've got some numbers, so you've got 1, 2, or 3, and what that means is if your waistband can get to 2, you should be a size 2. If your waistband goes all the way to 1, you could be a size 1, which is where we are. We could be a size 1, but this is a little tip that I can give you. If your baby is kind of limit line between the smaller size and the bigger size, just get the bigger size because it's gonna hold a little bit more, or a size 3. So this one actually has 3 lines for wetness, so you can actually peek through their little bodysuits and see if it needs to change. This is the fit. It is a bulkier nappy now. This is a size 2, where he could be a size 1 and it'd be a little bit more snug. In terms of leakage, this is the one that leaks the least. All of these nappies say that they can hold up to 12 hours. I don't know any newborns that sleep 12 hours to start with, and if they're not sleeping, that means they're feeding through the night, so they're weeing through the night, so you have to change it. But I'd say these ones are the ones that do hold the most liquid and blowouts. It's got a lot of space in the bum area. It holds through the legs instead of through the groin, which is really good. And I actually have the bag here, So it's got 3 plant-based oils. So it claims to have jojoba, rice, and olive oil. I don't know if you say jojoba or jojoba. Leave it down in the comments how you say it, because I don't know. It's got a 3D loose stool guard, because babies, like newborn poos, are always runny. Don't be concerned, that's normal. So yeah, and it's certified 100 by, it's called ECO text, to contain no harmful chemicals. So no nasties, lots of tech around leakage. I would 100% recommend, like, if I compare it to these two, and even the Ecoriginals, which is one that you can also only get through a subscription. You can get a box, like you can get a sample box for something like $60, and you'll bring baby wipes, which I thought were amazing, and a nappy rash cream, which I actually have here to recommend to you. This is called Melee, and it's by Ecoriginals. This is the one thing that I would keep using from them. I'm actually using it on his face for his eczema, his little bum. I actually been using it for me and for the toddler. It's amazing, and it's got one of these pumps, which I find are a lot more sanitary than the like normal nappy rash creams, where you actually have to like put your finger through it whilst you're doing a nappy change. I find that a little bit gross. And yeah, so this is our little bum with our little recommended beyond nappies. Bonus on this video, I actually have 2 nappies that I've tried on my toddler. So this is our original Huggies that I get from Costco at something like 0.32 cents per 160 nappies box. And this is the Babylove pants. They're not cheap, they're actually a little bit dear. I got these ones from Woolies, and I think they're something like, I actually wrote it down, I think they're something around 0.70 cents per nappy. And so they're like the pull-up pants. They're great when you're toilet training and your baby's like mine, and he's like a little alligator when it comes to changing his nappy, moving all around. So we started using it, and he wasn't talking much when we started using it, but as soon as he started to like learn his words, now he's just turned 2 years old, his words are very limited, but he now makes choices, and he chose to stay with the Huggies. And in comparison, like now looking at hindsight, when I look at him, here on the side, on the legs, this bit, it's too tight. These ones are like wearing a Speedo at the beach. This is basically wearing a Speedo nappy wise. And I don't have a chubby baby. He really is a 15 percentile weight baby. And these ones are like, he feels it's tight, he doesn't want them. Sometimes when he doesn't want to change his nappy, we tell him, you want these ones or do you want these ones? And he'll let us change his nappy only if we do the Huggies. So Huggies, good on ya, mate, good on ya. Here is the ones that we use. Same as the newborn, it feels very soft. These ones are a little bit more coarse than the newborn ones. Like if you feel them, it feels more like paper, which is what you find with the Honest. I don't know, even if you can hear that, it's got like a papery sound, whilst the Beyond, it's like pure softness. So yeah, this is not sponsored, this is just me, Honest Sam, giving you the honest review. Not sponsored, not affiliate, not edited, pure truth. So yeah, the Huggies, this is a size 4. And my toddlers loved it. I hope that by the time this guy is that big, he'll love the Huggies too, because they're better price, they're good quality, they do last. My toddler wears them through the night, and we don't do nappy changes for him through the night, and he wears them 12 hours, no problems. They do soak up a lot, and they get heavy with pee, but like up to that 12-hour point, they won't leak. So yeah, these are my recommendations for you. Little trick, if you don't know, make sure that when you do the nappy, you get these little frickles, I don't know, these little bits out so that they protect you from blowouts. So yeah, this is my baby video review on nappies, because now I've tried a lot of them. If you got any nappies for sensitive little bumps that you'd like me to try, please leave them down in the comments, because I'm looking for the best of the best, willing to pay whatever it takes. All of these nappies that I've mentioned are no added nasties. So yeah, looking for something like that. These are my recommendations. You give me yours. Leave a like, comments down below. And if you like baby content, baby item reviews, please leave it on the comments down below and I'll do more for you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching. Bye.